Yo, guys, what's going on? What is going on? I'm going to apologize now. I've come to see my mother this weekend, and her internet ain't great. I need to get it fixed for her. But I said I'd come on tonight because I wanted to just quickly go through some charts, and I wanted to do the giveaway. I've got a couple of giveaways to do. So I need to get that done because I said I'd do them tonight. All right. But what's everyone saying? Is everyone good? Hope everyone is all good, man. Yeah, it's saying to me that it's really bad lag, man. That's really bad news for me, man. That's wicked, man. Everyone seems like they're all good, man. Yeah, the break is much deserved. Trust me. I need the break. Just closing up a few of my platforms, and I'll get straight onto it, guys. Give me a second. All right. So this is just more of like a chilled out stream, guys, just to really update you guys, you know. Ethereum's doing what she needs to be doing. No lag there. Okay. That's all good, man. That's all good. Two seconds, guys. All right, guys, we're back. Okay. Cool. So, let's have a conversation. Let's bring up what we understand as Ethereum. I'm going to bring up the charts. Is everyone all good, man? That's first things first. Everyone must be all good today. Yeah, I need to know where everyone is at. Evening, PC. Good evening. Is the sound all good, guys? Please let me know because we're not on the usual setup. All right, cool. Wicked. All right, then. For the record, okay, I need to make sure, Patreons, Tier 3 patrons in particular, make sure you go to the pinned post, all right, and make sure you submit your number to that post. It doesn't matter if it's not in order, just I need your name on that post, the Tier 3 giveaway, because I'm giving away a pair of trainers tonight. All right, that's why I've come on tonight. I'm going to talk about the charts, and then I'm going to do a little 2-minute break, get the numbers sorted out, and then we're going to roll out a draw on which patron is going to win the shoes. Tonight, I'm ordering effectively 2 pairs of shoes tonight. All right, sorry, 3 pairs of shoes tonight I'm ordering. I've agreed to do the golden shoe for Golden Hue. Okay, she's getting her shoes. We're going to do the Patreon one, and then I'm going to do the Instagram one. I know the winner of the Instagram, okay? So I'm going to roll that out on Instagram. So once this stream is over, I'm going to go over to Instagram and declare the winner for the other pair of shoes there. And then next week, we've got another set of shoes to give away. Basically, I'm giving away approximately 9 to 10 pairs of trainers, okay, over the next week or so. All right, so make sure you come to the streams because I can drop the actual giveaway. We've got one for the subscribers, one for the members, and again, one for the Patreons. Okay, so I'm pretty much, giving away all these trainers because I need to get them given away within a certain period of time. So it's all happy days for everyone. All right, are we all good? Let's laugh together. Yes, Ethereum needs to correct. That is most definitely what she needs to do. All right. Can we win fish and chips? You want to win fish and chips, Butte Andy? Fair enough, brother. All right, I'll dedicate a fish and chips token for you, mate. Okay, cool. So whoever wins tonight at the Patreons, I'm going to get in touch with you, and I'm going to need an address because I'll be ordering the shoes and sending them directly to you. Okay, so I need the full address, details, everything, because you're going to get yourself a nice pair of trainers. All right, cool. Let's get in with the patterns. Let's have a conversation, guys. Let's go. So, Ethereum. I mean, there's nothing more that I can say about this coin right now. Okay? Look, we thought that she was going to correct. Maybe not. What do we use to protect ourselves? Whenever we see this sort of behavior, what do we use to protect ourselves? Tell me. Because I ain't going to be sitting here talking all the time, just telling you exactly how to do it. I need to know that I've got people engaged in understanding the system. What do we need before we can actually engage in our trading? What is it? Thank you very much. Confirmation. George, you are the star pupil this evening, my dear friend. Well done. Confirmation. And do you see how confirmation protects you? We were waiting for Ethereum to break the 50 EMA. If she broke the 50 EMA, she would have confirmed the 3 pins to the high. She would have confirmed the head and shoulders formation. That would have meant that we would have been able to ride this move to the downside, hit back to the 50 and continuation to the downside. She didn't do that, so we don't commit any money. That's as simple as that. You're waiting. We wait. That's the nature of this game. You have to wait for everything to come into play. That's the basis of it. All right. If you learn confirmation, you will learn to protect your capital. You will learn to make money. Simple as. Yeah, everyone getting the questions right. That's correct. There's nothing. No, I'm not pulling up. Even if I've pulled out the first person to say it, the fact that all you guys understand what needs to be done, happy days. Okay, because I know there is a delay. All right. So, bang. That's good news. Well done. Well done, George. Well done. Okay, then let's have a conversation. So, here she is. The psychological high and the psychological low for Ethereum for the week. What day is it today? Sunday. What day is it tomorrow? Monday. We are down. Guys, remember, tomorrow we are down a liquidity pool. London is closed. The biggest session in all markets is the London session. All right? That is where the money moves. And that market is closed tomorrow. Okay? So Ethereum, you know, depending on what the UK do on Tuesday, Ethereum could actually just continue higher. She may do what we like to call a drift to the upside. She's now getting further and further away from the 50 EMA, because if you notice, while she's been rising, she hasn't been going too far away from the 50. Okay? But you can see now there's big pumps. She's come back down. She hasn't tested the 50 down here yet. And now she's moving up ever so slightly. She's come away from the psychological high very soon. The first high established here. So if you need these numbers, get them down. Here we go. The psychological high for the week is 2954. Get that down. 2954. London's closed tomorrow because it's bank holiday. Tony, what's happening, bro? Where you been, man? All right, 2954. If you've got that, happy days. I'm going to move to the next psychological zone. Will be the 2868. Get that number down. Hemrick, let me know if you have got it. If you've got it right, let me know. The psychological high and the psychological low, okay, are formed when the new start of a week happens on the charts. Okay, now each broker is going to provide you a different time. The broker on this platform, okay, the server is based in Moscow. So 12 a.m. GMT, okay, that is when the psychological high is formed. So that there was the first element to it. So today at 4 o'clock, okay, that is when we started the psychological high and the psychological low. All right, that is when we started it. Okay, GMT, based on my broker that I use on IC Markets. All right, whatever time zone it is, okay, you use it based off the platform. Now we use MT4 because the indicators themselves are designed for MT4. So MT4 is a good place for you to start to establish the psychological high and the psychological low. The psychological high is the first high that is achieved once the start of the new week happens. Okay, so it was in this range here. Then the first low was here, not here. It was this candlestick because price pulled away from it, thus creating a low. Anything else after that doesn't matter. So now the psychological high and low will now go across for the whole week, and we're going to be able to understand how price behaves in that zone. Okay, now the psychological high and low for the week is where at the start of the week, the market makers effectively set the range. They set their spread. They understand where they want to send price. And usually what we like to see is when price comes away, because the price at the psychological high and low does one of two things. It either moves away from it to the upside or moves away from it to the downside. It's clear that they favor higher prices. Okay, so we need to wait and see what Ethereum does. In light of price action, all we're seeing Ethereum do is just rise. I'm waiting for the short. I'm waiting for the short to happen. If Ethereum goes to 3,500, I've got the patience to sit and wait for it to get there. Okay, I will still wait because I ain't committing into a long because now it's too late for me to get in. There's no price action for me. For me, all I'm seeing is just a continuous, steady rise. Yep, slow trend is the true trend, but at a moment's notice, she could turn. And I'm not going to be on that other side of that trade. I'm not going to be that person that enters just because they're missing out on the move. Nah, man. That's not the game that we're in. We're not in the game to play the FOMO. Let everybody else do that. Okay? Let the people who aren't patient, because the market pays those who are patient. At some point, the market makers are going to realize a return because the only way that price is able to rise is if people are there buying. And if people are there buying, that means someone on the other end is selling. So the sellers are making this possible. At some point, look at the moving averages. They're all fanned out. There needs to be a retraction to the downside. Now, how far it goes, it doesn't matter. It needs to happen. I'm going to be there getting ready to build the short. Okay, I will be there ready. I've been monitoring Ethereum non-stop, waiting for the short to occur. Okay, confirmation of the short is the break of the 50 EMA, and we've got time for that yet. Okay, till then, it's happy days to the upside. Let everybody enjoy making some money. Realize some returns if you've got some profits in Ethereum. Realize them, because at a moment's notice, it could change. Someone could leak some information. Someone could say something. Something might not be right, and price will reflect that. Okay, and this is what you need to be careful of. Let me flip it over to Bitcoin. What's she saying? Bitcoin doing exactly what I wanted to do. Rise level 1, great, confirmed. Rise level 2 confirmation. We are waiting for level 2 to play out. All right, so here we go. Level 2 starts there. Drop, waiting, confirmation on the 50C. Guys, look, this is what you want to see. You want to see a retrace back to the 50 EMA. That right there is what you want to see. Now this, it's showing me that Bitcoin favors higher prices. Why? Because look at the big sell-off. Notice that big sell-off by Bitcoin. But we understand that sell-off to be what? Market makers buying at lower prices. They don't buy at the highs. No market maker buys at the highs. He closes at the highs. He starts to sell the market off, and he adds longs as it's dropping. He never buys when it's rising. That's a mugs game. Okay? That's what the Moon Boy does. Granted, we do buy when price comes out of a zone, but we're buying when the market maker's starting to build his shorts and close his longs at the same time. We get in on the markup phases. Okay? But we don't buy when price is making new ground. All right? We wait for the confirmation. Here's the confirmation of the second level. This is what we want to see. Bitcoin projection, 59.82, 64.74. These are my projections for Bitcoin. I've got more projections for Bitcoin. And where is she? 70K. That's what I'm projecting Bitcoin to do. That's what I want Bitcoin to do. And all I'm left with, and all I can make my assumption on, is what Bitcoin is doing right now and where she is in light of the cycle. All right? That's why you notice that some of my projections are close. But who's to say you can't profit from a move from down here to here? What's wrong with that move there? Happy days. What's wrong with the move to the 59,000 mark? The range daily high is 60,137. Okay? Happy days. Where are we at now? We're at the M2. M2 has been confirmed. We understand the pivot zones as M2 equals M4. That's the near-term projection, which is in line of my projection of 64.74. Okay? That's where we at right now, guys, with Bitcoin. You can see the levels. Look at the peak formation. W formation down here. Let me finalize the drawing just to make sure it's nice and smart for you. There you go. Rise. There's your shift candle confirming the pattern. Upper shark fin. Okay, happy days, dollar yen. Rising out the zone. Level 1 confirmed. Drop. So this is what you need to do, guys. This is what's going to help you with your projections. Do this. When price comes out of the peak formation and forms a high, you've got the start of level 1. Okay? So just label level 1. Okay, that's when it ends. Level 1 move ends there. Okay? Level 2 starts here. Level 2 starts there. Level 2 ends here. Happy days. Level 3. Level 1 end, level 1 start. So level 1 end, level 2 start, level 2 end, level 3. Level 3 start. Done. Level 3 start. Move to the upside. What do we expect? Peak formation. Where that peak formation begins will be based on Bitcoin's move to the upside. Okay? Are we good with that, guys? Give me a 1. No, it doesn't. Toy Wolf, it doesn't have to hit the targets. Okay? It does not have to hit the targets. All right? It's just an area where price is likely to go. All right? Do not listen. Sometimes If you have a target profit, the amount of times that I've put a target profit in place and I've been loyal to it and I've lost, because if price goes to it, for example, when price goes to a target profit, let's say, for example, that this was a target profit for the move from here to here. Okay, so if I entered at the start of level 2 here and I set my target profit to be 59,082 and I said to myself, I'm going to hold it until it hits it. All right, for the sake of that distance from here to here, okay, I'm missing out on 5,740 pips, okay? Am I going to leave money on the table for the sake of 5,000 pips for that little distance there because it didn't hit my target profit? No, I'm going to close my position, because if I close my position here, or if I hold it and wait for it to go back up, what if it doesn't go back up? Yeah? I've just left a great trade to turn sour against me. All right, maybe you've made money from here, but you've left money on the table by allowing it to retrace. So don't be so married to your target profit. I mean, if it's nearby when price is making a move and you want to, you know, if it's going to be a short target profit, happy days. But if this was the case that you wanted to enter from the bottom of here, or even if you entered here or break of the level 1, if you entered right here, okay, then if your target profit was there and you saw this movement, I'd take a profit, man. You don't have to be married to your target profit. That's just the place for you to understand where you should be looking at closing. If it hits it, happy fucking days. If it doesn't, don't fucking be loyal to it, because the amount of times I've been in this situation where I've said, right, I'm going to make sure my target profit hits. I go off and do my day, and I come back to the chart and I find that price has gone all the way back down. It's even gone back down to my entry. Now I'm dealing with a loss. So do you know how difficult it is to understand that you caught the right move to the upside and then you watch price go all the way back down to your fucking entry and you sat there like a wet fish thinking, what am I going to do next? All because you wanted to be married to a target profit. Don't be married to the profit targets, guys. Be loyal to the profit, not the target profit. Great question there, Yuri. Yuri. Great question. Whenever you see the 800 and the 200 EMA nearby, there is a good chance that price could actually test it. But what you can see right now is Bitcoin is very close, okay, to its psychological high and its psychological low. All right, so let's get these figures down. Bitcoin, psychological high and psychological low is as follows. The high is 58,013. So that's the psychological high. 58,013. 013. Get that down. All right. That should be enough time for you to get that down. 58,013 is the psychological high. The psychological low is 56,164. Get that down. Okay. And understand what price is doing in that region right now. You can see the psychological low right now is right here. Okay. Which is sat at the 50 EMA. The 800 EMA, flat. The 200 EMA, flat. 50, flat. 13 and the 5, flat. All right? Nothing's happening. Do you count that wick or not on the psychological high or low? You don't count the wick. It's the first high and the first low. So the first low on the psychological low right there was this red candle here. Why? Because from this point here where the high was, okay, it dropped, formed the high, okay, because ignore that. That's where it finished, okay. The next it's right. The first high, okay, because it was trailing downwards, okay, the first high was here. The first low was here. Whenever a high is made, it pulled back. There's your first high. Even if this candle goes up and hits it one more time, irrelevant. That's the first high of the session for the start of the week. That's the first low of the session for the start of the week. If it comes down again, doesn't matter. If it comes down and breaks it, doesn't matter. That is the first low. You always consider the wicks when you're determining the high and the low for the week. At the start of the week, that is, for the psychological high and low. Yeah, when they're flat together, it's crazy. Shippo Gomez, what's going on, guys? Unfortunately, my portable screen ain't working for me today, so I'm working off one screen, so I'm struggling to see your comments, but I've got the iPad up so I can see something. Okay, I can see what you guys are saying. All right? Let's have a look at XRP. XRP right now, what's she doing? Exactly the same story. She came out of the level, came out of level 1. All right, it's a peak formation. Rise, level 1 start, drop, level 2 start. Up she goes. Level 2 here. Okay, so we're waiting now for another move to the upside for XRP. All right, projections for XRP. ADR high, 1.77. 1.85 is the true projection point that I'm looking for, because that should be in line with the peak formation. All right. We've got some interesting news coming out tomorrow, so for XRP, so we could be going even further, but who knows? That's my projection. That's not financial advice. That's how I understand how price is moving. I could be wrong, but you guys are responsible for your own trading decisions. The fundamental thing of this game is taking responsibility. If you're good with taking responsibility, you're going to understand how to manage your behavior when you're trading. All right, because if you can't understand how you behave when you trade, okay, you ain't going to make a penny. All you're going to be doing is you're going to be the ATM that the market maker comes to and withdraws your balance and depletes it day after day after day. If you don't like that hard truth, this game ain't for you. All right, this game is brutal. Anyone new to the game, be careful, study, understand what's going on before you commit money to this game. If you do commit money, commit the most minimal amount. Because remember, if you commit £10 and lose it, fine, the trade is still a loss. You commit £100 and lose it, it's still a loss. It's still the same trade. You commit 10,000 and lose it, it's a lot, but it's still the same trade. Okay? Make it as cheaply as possible for you to learn this game. All right? Because you can learn as cheaply as possible, because if you care about whether the trade works or not, okay, and you're not attached to the idea of having to have much money on the line to understand where you're right and wrong, you do stand a good chance. The mistake I made was I put down size in the first instance. I was always believing that I could make money, you know, and trade heavily. Yeah, I paid the price. I lost a ton of money doing so. If I had my time again, would I do that again? Yeah, well, I wouldn't commit the same amount of money, but I would use most minimal amount of money and be serious about my executions. Your goal isn't to make money, but your goal is to not make money whilst trying to make money. Bit of a paradoxical thing right there. Okay? Focus on the execution of the trade. Okay? Because people make the mistake of focusing on the end result. Everyone is results-based orientated, but never care about the process. If you focus on the end result, you're not going to pay attention to how to achieve the end result. Your goal is to work out how to get to the point of the end result. Okay? The money will look after itself. If you master the execution, there you have your money, because the trade plays out. Yeah? That's how it works. If anybody is new to this channel, guys, welcome to the Traders Reality channel. It's a pleasure to have you here. All right? But please start with the first video on the channel. All right? Or should I say the playlist? And that playlist is called It's All in the Mind. Let's get your mind right, because I can give you a winning strategy and you can still lose. If you haven't got the right mentality, the right mindset, there's no point. You're going to be sat here wasting your time, because if you haven't got the right mindset, you ain't going to be able to apply yourself optimally when you're up against the realm and the concept of uncertainty. Anybody that's brought the book Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas will understand what I'm talking about, because that's all I bang on about. Mark Douglas, Trading in the Zone, okay? He expands and focuses heavily on understanding the concept of uncertainty. The way you understand uncertainty is you think in probabilities. It's easily said than done. You want to understand probabilities? Play a game of poker. You got a pair of aces. What's the chances of your aces winning pre-flop on an all-in shove? Okay, when you're up against a pair of jacks, aces over the longer term are going to win, which leads me to the next concept, sample size. Expose yourself to as many trades as possible. The idea is the staying in the game. You don't want to be king for a day and risk a lot of money so you can make a lot of money. Nah, I don't care about what money people make. I care about how many trades people make successfully. So when I see messages in the Discord and people coming to the channel saying, yo, Tino, 10 out of 10, 12 out of 12, 50 out of 50, that to me is currency, because someone gets it. It means that my information that I've taken and applied to the market can be transferred. If I can transfer it to him, he can transfer it to someone else. Everyone's happy. Yeah? That's the way it works, guys. If you want to understand probabilities, and one of the most important factors in poker and in trading, and this is something that I want to get into your minds, okay, is understanding the concept of variance. Okay? I'll look at those 2 coins for you, Eric, but I'm not going to be looking at any coins tonight, guys. I won't look at any coins. I'll look at those 2 coins there, Eric, but that is it, because I've got the internet here is not so great, and I'm very conscious of it being laggy. I need to do a giveaway for the patrons, and I'm going to declare that, okay? But yes, variance is the beast. When I say variance, this is what I'm trying to get across to you guys. When I say to you there's a W formation and it doesn't play out, welcome to variance. When I do another W formation and it plays out, welcome to variance. Variance can be in your favor and it can be against you. The whole idea of trading is to be able to withstand the variance over a prolonged period of time. When you apply a strategy optimally over a long period of time, there's your fucking edge. There's your win. If you come to me and say, yo, Tino, I've been watching your stream for 2 months now and I've been placing trades and I've been losing, I'll ask you, the first thing I'll ask you is, how many trades have you placed? If you come to me and say you placed 10 trades, I'll say you ain't given the strategy a chance. You can't tell me that you are judging this strategy purely on based of 10 trades. Okay? You're living in a fantasy world. Come back to me after you've placed at least 2,000 to 3,000 trades and you've got a sample size right there. Doesn't matter how much money you've made. Come to me with a sample size of trades and say to me, Tino, I'm 75% profitable or 65% profitable. I know where I'm going wrong. I know I can increase my percentage win rate over a longer period of time. Happy days. Psychology is always going to be the key, guys. And if anybody tells you it isn't, go fuck themselves. I'm sorry. The game is brutally psychological, okay? It is psychological. Anyone that tells you otherwise, tell them to disprove the concept of psychology in the marketplace. Please tell me, why does something rise? We know fundamentally it rises because someone is allowing someone else to obtain that contract. When price is rising, sellers are in control. If you have a problem with that, please understand, you can't buy something that is not being sold to you. You can't walk into a shop that has nothing in there and you can't buy nothing. You can't buy nothing. Go to the counter and be like, hello, mister, do you have anything in this shop to sell? He'll turn to you and say, no. Okay, so what do I do? You go elsewhere. You go to a place where they can sell something to you. That's how it applies in this marketplace. In stocks and shares, it's different. It's regulated. They have an average volume size traded every single day. What's the first thing that you look at when you go to look at a stock to trade? Look at the average daily volume. Because the average daily volume is going to tell you whether or not that stock is a volatile stock or not. Okay? Let's take the big players. Let's look at Tesla, or let's look at, a massive stock. Okay? If its shares are above, if it trades daily above 1 million shares a day, you know you're not going to be experiencing wild price swings. If it trades less than 500,000, you know you're going to have quite a wild movements in that coin, in that stock. Okay? But when you come to the crypto game, you're trading price. That's all you can do. You're trading XRP against the US dollar. All right? Now, obviously, there's different platforms. You trade it in USDT and, you can trade coin. But the principle is this. When you come to an exchange, you're trading it as a financial instrument. It's an asset. Okay? An asset to the exchange as such. All right? That's why I have no commitment to price. If I enter at 1.32, I'm going to set with the intention to sell at 1.5. I'm making my profit. I don't care about the value of XRP unless I hold it. All I care about is when I go long, I want to see a profit. However far that profit goes, happy days. It could go to £15. I won't give a shit. As long as I see a gain, I'm taking my money. I'm trading the fluctuations in value of what people think XRP should be on the exchange. All right? Man, I didn't take a fucking breath there. Sorry about that, guys. $12 out of 12. Fair game. Fair game. Remember, guys, listen, tomorrow is a new market. Sorry, the UK is closed. So you're going to expect a little bit of wild movements. Okay? We're down a liquidity pool. So you're going to see price just be pretty stagnated. It's a bank holiday in the UK. Remember that. So out of the Asian session, all right, no one's going to be available on the other end of the phone because all the banks are closed. Watch what happens on Tuesday. Monday, false move week beginning. Will Tuesday be the trigger? Remember, until we see confirmation, until I see confirmation that shorts are coming into play. You could see right now that Ethereum, if you go to Ethereum right now, it's pulling back. It's not dropping. It's just pulling back ever so slightly. It's come back to the pivot point and it's now coming back a little bit. Happy days. Let's just see what she does. All right. Ethereum will take out the 3K mark. There's no word about that. Okay. What it does after the 3K, all right, is going to be interesting. Remember that. It's really going to be an interesting sight. The average daily range high for the week in Ethereum is 31.77. Okay. It needs to achieve that cycle, either 31.77 or go down to 2759. If it goes down to 2759, it will be below the 50 EMA. Price will then come back up, retrace, continuation to the downside only if they are finished. All right. So we'll see what Ethereum does. Okay. There you go, Crypto Keeper. Keep doing that, brother. Keep doing that. And remember, if you're trading the 1 minute time frame, okay, do your best, okay, to pay yourself at a moment's notice. Do not hold 1 minute time frame scalps too long. When I'm trading Forex and I'm scalping, I'm only in for like 7 to 10 pips at a time. All right. Sometimes I'll be turned into a swing trader, and I know I say I shouldn't, okay, and I say to you guys not to do that. But I only say that to you guys because you guys are trying to work out what kind of traders you are. I know what kind of trader I am. A true trader will learn to adapt and change at a moment's notice. But I've been in that situation where I haven't understood what kind of trader I am. Am I in a position to be impulsive and play scalps? Yes. Do I have the patience to sit and hold and leave money on the table exposed to the market maker's price fluctuations? Do I like doing that? No. But if I'm in a position that's played out in my favor, fine, I will hold the trade. Okay, here's an example. Here's dollar yen. Okay, dollar yen right now. I entered on Friday. These are my positions down here. Okay, I entered at a break of this zone right here. Okay, placed a few orders. Currently in 132 pips profit. Happy days. Price is moving up. She moved. This was a scalp. I placed my orders at the highs over here. Bang, she played out. Happy days. She exploded to the upside. Fair enough. But we looked at the bigger time frame. All right. And we can see that dollar yen has been dropping for the past 17 days. We need to recover some of the money that the market makers have been giving away. They need to recover it. Notice the EMAs, they've all turned an edge to the upside. Price projection point for dollar yen, I'm looking at least for the 109.655, 109.573 zone, okay, which is in line with its average daily range high, okay, or just a little bit above that. So we're just pretty much holding this trade. We're going to add to it, okay. But you can see if we zoom in, we can see dollar yen is now looking like she is starting to rise. We've got some notable volume. She gapped down, which is, I expected her to gap up, but she gapped down but closed the gap straight away. Look, she's closed the gap. She's now working to go up. Daily open, rising up, psychological high, psychological low. Done. Off she goes. So now we're just waiting, playing the waiting game. Could I add to this position? Most definitely. All right. Yeah, chart is crazy, man. My lines are all over the place. You know, I'm not going to hide and shy away from it, but this is a real-time chart. I'm actively drawing zones and lines, so please forgive me, man, if it's all over the place. It's not your trading view, but, you know, this is the market maker's platform. This is what the dealer uses. This is what he uses to screw everyone when they come to the exchanges. What other better tool would you decide to use than the same tool that they're using to screw everyone over? You know, that's the way I see it. You use the tool that they use, you know. If you can't beat them, join them. That's how you do it. Okay, then. Bitcoin. Let me have a look a little bit of Bitcoin as well. Yeah, Bitcoin, she's stuck in the range, and so is Ethereum, my friend. You know, that's where we're at with Bitcoin. Bitcoin right now is potentially looking to start level 3 rise to the upside. So we're just going to wait and see what happens. Remember, we're down a liquidity pool tomorrow, guys. London is closed tomorrow. So please, please do not be placing any trades on Mondays. All right. If you've got live trades on and you're holding, fair enough. Okay. But please monitor them, because when we're down a liquidity pool, you know, price can do some really funny, interesting things. You don't want to be caught up on the wrong side of that. All right. Okay. Yes, I have, Jolene. I have seen the manager guide. There are edited versions of it, but I've seen the full version. And it's crazy. I get eye cancer. What the fuck? Okay, then. Right. Patreons. Okay. I need to establish something. I'm going to be doing the giveaway now for the Patreons. All right. Tier 3 patrons. If you haven't put your number down, all right, don't worry, because I've got another set of trainers to give away. The tier 3 patrons will always have the giveaways. They're always entitled to it. Okay. So I'm going to do the giveaway. I'm just going to get everything sorted out. Okay. So I'm just going to go on a 2-minute break, and then I'm going to give away the shoes. And then later on, I'm going to declare the winner on the Instagram. Okay, so if you want to know who the winner is on the Instagram, the link's in the description. Go and have a follow, and you'll be able to see. You can get your last submission in on... No, actually, you can't. Let's make it fair. You can't do the Instagram one. All right? I already know who the winner is. I've selected the winner for the Instagram competition. So he's going to get... or she, whoever it is, they're going to get their set of trainers tonight. So please make sure, if you're a tier 3, I'm going to get it all set up now. I'm going to declare the winner for the golden pair of trainers, the Traders Reality Kicks. I'm going to show you what they are like right now. Give me a split second. Let me get these trainers up for you. Okay. Come on. Got my mother's internet going off here, man. She ain't doing too good. I'm going to have to get her a decent internet connection. That's wrong of me, man. I need to sort the old bird out. Here we go. Okay. So this is what the what the tier 3 guys are going to be getting. Okay. These are the trainers right here. The Traders Reality Kicks, Reality 2.0. Patreon, one of the Patreon members is going to win one of these shoes tonight. Okay. And I'm going to do a random number generator between 230, from 1 to 213. Okay. And we'll see who is going to win. All right, whoever the winner is, I'm going to reach out to you. I need your address. I need full details, name and address, so I can get these kicks ordered and sent to you directly. Okay, cool. So I'm going to leave these up for you, and we're going to flip over in a split second and get that sorted out for you. Okay, cool. Give me 2 seconds, guys. Okay, here we go. Right. So, this is how I'm gonna do it. So far, it looks like that we have got 122 comments on the tier 3 giveaway. I'm literally gonna give it another 30 seconds. One more, actually, I'll give it a minute. I'm gonna give it a minute so you can, if you're new, if you're a Patreon, tier 3, Market Maker Patreon, please go and comment on the tier 3 post. It's pinned to the posts. All right, it's the top one that you'll see. Just make sure you just put a number down, the number corresponding to the last post. So if your comment, if the last one's 122, you will be the 123rd comment. Just put down 123. All right, and then I will declare that winner in a short second. But whilst we're at it, let's have a look at what everyone is saying. Is everyone all good, man? Is everyone all good? Looks like it's a mad night tonight, man. What's Ethereum doing? Oh, Bitcoin's dropping. What's Ethereum doing? Ethereum's dropping a little bit. Guys, look, Ethereum can drop all she wants. She ain't breaking no 50 EMA yet. I need her to break the 50. She's now come back into the psychological high. Okay? Look, that's the psychological high. Look where she opened. I'm going to get rid of this psychological high here. That is the open price. Okay, you can see there. And look where she is. She's now coming back down to the open. All right, look at how busy she's getting at the open. All right, that's what's important. All right. J Red, getting some cake, yeah? Well done, man. All this week up to 5th of May will be bank holidays in China, Japan, and any previous experience on such prolonged period in terms of price movements. Oh, yeah. I mean, there's been a lot of bank holidays that I've sat through. And the one thing that I can tell you is do not trade any bank holidays. Don't do it. You're just as good as... I'll tell you what. In Forex, okay, the Christmas period is probably the worst period to trade. Things start to slow down round about the 14th to 15th of December, all right? And things don't pick up again, okay, until at least the 20th of January, all right? When the Christmas for me starts literally at that point, from the 14th of December, and I ain't going to bother placing no trades until at least the first 2 weeks of January have passed, because it's obvious what price is doing. You can see it's all rangy, it's spiky. You know, you need to wait for things to settle, let everybody come back from their Christmas breaks, and then you start your trading. All right. Yes, it's a 24-hour market, granted, but you know, you want to be catching zones. There's going to be a lot of fake outs. You know, there's going to be spikes to the highs and to the lows. You ain't going to know what's going on. So my advice to you is simple. Okay. Trade when the money's there. All right. Tomorrow we're down a liquidity pool. You know, tomorrow at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, all right, that will be the crossover session when London and the US are, well, that's when the US opens and London is in full pelt. Okay? Well, we're down that pool tomorrow. We're down a London session. And the London session, if you go and Google any trading Forex strategies, I guarantee to you, okay, they are all based on the London Open. The London Open is where everybody starts. Why? Because it's the heart of the financial world, man. You know, all the world's banks are just sat in London, and it's where all the big exchanges are based. No, Michael, I ain't trying to convince anyone to scalp, okay? How does that teach anything? Michael, listen, okay? This strategy comes in two forms. You can either scalp or you can either swing. You don't really need to be taught how to buy and hold. Okay, you can just do that normally. All right. But there's variations of this strategy. You can scalp or you can swing. All right. Now, the reason why I'm saying to you to try scalping or you try swing trading, okay, is you need to expose yourself to understanding what it's like being in a trade. All right. Minimize the exposure by trading small. Even if your profit goes up by 10 cents, that's a profit. It's a percentage gain, because 1% on $10 is 1% on $10. Okay? 1% on 100, 1% on 1,000, 1% on 100,000 is still 1%. Get used to the idea of realizing a percentage gain. Then you can worry about the money afterwards. Right? No, you don't have to. No, you don't. You don't. Listen, if you can't manage small money, how are you going to be in a position to manage large money? That's the one thing my uncle taught me. I'll tell you the story. I opened a trading account, deposited a couple of grand in there. My uncle was like, yeah, okay, let me know how you get on. All right. He asked me one day, how you doing? I said, I blew my account. And he goes, how come? I was like, well, look, I was in this position, but I needed more money in the trade to effectively, have more margin, have more, flexibility on the trade. I leveraged quite a bit and, I was just pretty much just putting down size. I gave him a bullshit story. I was trading with too much leverage. I was risking too much. All right. And I said to him that I needed more money in my account to be able to withstand the swings. And he said to me simply, if you can't manage a small amount of money, why do you think a large amount of money is going to be any different? Granted, you need money to make money. But when you're coming into this game, you need to understand when to put the money down before you worry about how much you're going to make. Because if you don't know where to put it, what difference does it make on the amount that you have? Ultimately, 1% is 1%. So if you're starting out with this channel and you're starting to learn how to trade, get your mind right first. Understand what it's like to be exposed to price going up and down. Okay? Get used to the idea of opening and closing trades. Get used to seeing money in the green, money in the red. All right? I hope that helps you, Michael, man, because it's good to have that sort of approach. You have to be critical with all things. Okay, that tells me that you're going to be that guy that ain't going to take shit when price is looking like it's forming a pullback to the 50. But if it doesn't hit the 50, you're not going to take the trade. So it's a good quality to have. Don't get it twisted. All right? But there are many various ways to trade this strategy. This is a hybrid approach. All right? It's my hybrid approach that I've taken by merging two schools of thought, okay, and applying it to how I understand the markets. All right? Why the psychological low and high for Bitcoin are different in TradingView indicator. The problem that you've got with TradingView is it's different brokers. Not everyone uses the same price feed. Not everyone uses or has the same server. Okay, this server is based that I'm using IC Markets. It's an exchange. It's an electronic central network linked to banks. The only thing difference is there's a time delay on when I get the price. Obviously, banks get the price straight away. There's about 5 to 10 second delay before price comes to me. Okay, the full price, that is the true price. I could put an order in, they ping that order to the ECN network, and then it comes back and I get my order filled. Made 2.5k on Ethereum so far. Happy with those gains and took my investment out. Patrick, it's nice paying yourself, isn't it, my friend? And you know what's great? Yasul Vasily, man. You know what's great about paying yourself? The next trade is already waiting for you. It's like the one that you just paid yourself on doesn't exist. Where's it gone? It doesn't matter anymore. Next trade. When I place a trade, I'm already looking for the next entry. Yeah? Get used to getting into the habit of paying yourself. All right? Get into the habit of doing so. And you might just see some benefit of this game. Okay? Now, my old friend Chris, he's good, man. Chris is good, man. Okay, here we go. I'm now going to do the giveaway. All right, I'm going to check one more time and see where we are at. 126 comments. Right, I thought I needed to change it. Now I'm going to stop. Now I'm going to stop and I'm going to roll out. I'm going to roll out the countdown. Here we go. So let me just change up my screen. This is for the Patreons. Let's go. There we go. 1 to 26, if you can see it. Okay, just before we do it, for anybody that's asking about, where you should start on the channel, start with the playlist. It's all in the mind. Once you've completed that, start working through the streams. Granted, there is a lot of streams, but there's a lot of information for you to absorb. If you want to be a surgeon, you think it's just going to be a couple of videos and a couple of books, you got it wrong. All right? You want to be proficient in the system? The way you learn is you witness it being played out in real time. We don't operate in hindsight. We work on real time. All right? It's the only way you can learn. That's the reason why the streams exist, because we're waiting for a pattern to play out. The goal of the stream, the goal of the channel is to help you realize as many variations of the W and the M's and the pullbacks, okay, so that you have effectively trained your eyes to understand what's a valid pullback, what is a valid W, what is a valid M. All right? And once you become proficient in that, all right, the only way you can exercise that is by using projections. Draw out on the chart where you think price is going to go. Take a screenshot, come back to it a few days later. Has it moved in your direction? Happy days. Write down and understand why it went in that direction. Where are the shift candles? Do you see level 1, level 2? Did the price come back to the 50 EMA or the 200? Where's the support being held? What level are we at in terms of the endpoints? See, there's a lot of information, but it's all in the streams, and I regurgitate that information every single night. All right? I don't come on these streams and I don't hype up price. All right? You will witness real time activity by the market makers, which you will see over and over again. Anyone that's been following this channel will say that to you, that when you see a red candle, you'll understand something about the red candle. Likewise, when you see a green candle, you'll understand something about it. All right? Fundamental analysis does pretty much work with cryptocurrency. Of course it does. What's affecting Ethereum's move? Well, everyone's going crazy on NFTs. Okay? And when you buy an NFT, what do? You're using the Ethereum network, gas fees and what have you. It's all there. All right then, here we go. So let's start rolling out. 126 comments. I ain't putting any more. So let's roll it out. Who's going to win? Here we go. This is interesting, man. This is interesting. Oh my days. Come on, give me your guesses. Where do you think this number's going to land? Where do you think it's going to land? Give me your guesses. Come on. Oh, 69, of course. Give me your numbers. Okay. It's a playlist, my friend. It's all in the mind is a playlist. Just search for the playlists. Here we go. Oh, man, this is exciting, man. This is exciting. I'm just going to let it roll for a little bit, man. This is quite fun. The suspense. Now, guys, I know that there are numbers on there that have been replicated. There's like 2 6s, there's 2 5s, there's 2 20s. It doesn't matter because I'm going to be counting the names depending on where this number ends. I want it to end in a short number, so I ain't going to waste time counting. All right? But here we go. 5. Yes, Eric, I'm going to do those coins for you, my friend. Don't worry. I'm going to do those coins for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.9, 1.8, 1.7. Nah, fuck that. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bang. Wow. Who said it a minute ago? Jay, who said it? I saw it a minute ago. Where was it? Where's my guy? I just saw him put his number up. Where's my guy? I just saw him put his number up, as I said. Where is it? He just put his fucking number down. I can't believe it. He just put his number down. Who's 117? Who just did that? Who just did that? No, hold on a second. I'm just going to change the screen just for the sake of data protection. Can't have people's names on display. Let me just change up and see who 117 is. Give me a second. Let me see who 117 is. I'm going by the names, guys. I'm going by the names because there's more than one comment. Okay, I'm going by the names. All right? I'm going by the names because there's 2 6s, there's 2 20s and what have you. I'm going by the names. Is it Steve-O? Wait a second. Let me verify. Is it Steve-O? Let me see. Let me see. Can't show you the names. Let me verify that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. I'm counting the names. I'm counting the names. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. See, there's the issue here. There are 2 117s, all right? So I have to go by the names that have been put down. So I'm counting 117 names because then it wouldn't be a fair spin, all right? It wouldn't be a fair spin. So I'm going to go by counting how many times there have been comments put on here. So here we go. Still counting. Still counting. $92. 100. Okay, I've got it. That's crazy, that is. All right, then. I've got the winner. Market makers rigged. Listen, man, they're going to be giving away all sorts of shoes, man. Okay. So 117, okay, was Bobby M. Bobby M, you've won yourself a pair of trainers on the market maker tier, my friend. Don't worry, other market maker tier guys, you're going to be getting another giveaway because we got plenty of more trainers to give away. So you're automatically listed into these giveaways. So don't worry. All right, you get the giveaway automatically, okay? So, Bobby M, please message me with your details, my friend, okay? And we're going to get these trainers sent out to you. Bobby M, well done, brother. Fix. Steve, I knew you'd fucking say that. Bobby M, where are you on here, man? In the YouTube chat, where are you, man? What's your name on here? Declare it for me, my friend, so I know. Bobby M, well done. Okay, and in a few moments, when I finish the stream, I'm going to be declaring the Instagram winner as well. So, Bobby M, well done, brother. Who's Bobby M? Where is he at? Tino, did I win the fish and chips? No, you didn't win the fish and chip. There you go. I just signed up Patreon 2 days ago and this happens. Well done. That's solid, man. That is crazy. Well done, Bobby M. Listen, give me a private message in Patreon, my friend. Give me the details. Tell me where you're at, UK or US, wherever you're at, so I can get these shoes ordered and sent over to you, my friend. Sizes, you name it. I need it all from you, my friend. So well done, my brother. All right, well done. All right, and guys, let's get straight into one more time on the charts, okay? Ethereum, red candle formation, pulling back. Happy days. What do we know about the red candles? 15-minute time frame. Where's she at? Recovering the previous red candles. Happy days. All right. Whilst we're doing that, I'm going to bring up those 2 coins for the person who super chatted. CKB. I actually hold CKB, Nervous Network. All right. Happy days. Nice pattern formation. Let me just switch it up for you. Here we go. So both of these coins I hold. Person that super chatted, well done. I hold both these coins. Okay. So here we are. CKB. I mean, look, it's coming from a formation, but you remember, guys, the alts are only going to be doing and following effectively what Ethereum's doing. Remember that. Ethereum is pretty much the index for the altcoins, which is why I don't go through as many altcoins anymore, because it's all the same shit. They're going to be doing the same thing. All right. Your goal, and this is why I focus predominantly on Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. It's the most heavily traded thing. Obviously, you got Binance on the other side, but, you know, in my opinion, those are where the money's at. So if the money's going there, then everywhere else is going to have money going to it. All right. So CKB looks like she's forming a base at the 50 EMA on the, 30-minute. Let me just go to the hourly. So there you go. So you notice when you're trading a light coin or a coin that doesn't have much, a large market cap, you're going to see these spikes. All right. And I really like to stay away from coins like that, because I'm not seeing, close, tight price action. Yeah. You can see these spikes to the high and what have you. It's just crazy price action. All right. But that's what happens when you're trading these smaller coins. Nothing wrong in trading them, but preference for me, I like to trade the heavier coins. Fetch AI. I love Fetch, man. Boom. What a coin. Awesome coin. Yep. See, W formation from last weekend. See the difference between a heavily traded coin, big difference. Where are you? There you go. There's your W formation at the lows right there. See, if you get now Fetch AI and go and get Ethereum, go and get XRP, go and get any other altcoin and try and find the W formation, you will all see this shift candle right here. All right. You'll see the shift candle when it happened last Sunday. Okay. So that is pretty much that right there. I hope that helped you out, my friend Eric. Fetch AI is looking, it's pulling back. It will probably come and touch the previous zones that it's going to probably recover. Maybe it's actually broken away from the 50 EMA on the 1 hour. Could test yesterday's low. But remember, we're down a liquidity pool and it's the Asian session as well, man. So you just got to be careful. Whatever Ethereum's doing, all the alts are pretty much going to be doing also. Look at all the shorts being built as price is rising and it's recovering pretty much on the way down. Remember, price will recover these previous red candles. It's not a matter of if they do it or not. It's a point of when. That's what we're looking for. We know they're going to recover these points. All right? But it's a case of when. And that's what we do. We pay to play. Why is the 50 EMA has that purple envelope? It's a cloud. It's a volatility band. All right. It's volatility on it. Okay. You can effectively determine the strength of a move. See, look, when it comes down and taps it and moves away, it's volatility. It's strong move. Okay. That's what it's effectively the dragon. It helps you determine the momentum pretty much. That's what it's there for. Could Ether hit 10K by July? Is that plausible? Well, Michael, listen. Let's consider the following. I'm going to answer this question and then I'm going to look to end the stream. Could Ethereum hit 10K? All right. Well, let's look at it logistically. All right. Follow this. Ethereum's ADR on a weekly basis. All right. Fuck it. It's, you know what? Can't even get the screen up for it. It won't allow me to go to 10K. All right. But let's look at it into perspective. Let's say 4,700. Okay. So, actually, let's go to the daily. Will I get anywhere on the daily? Oh, this market platform doesn't project it to go to 10K. Sorry, man. I'm joking. Well, let's look at it like this. What do we understand about Ethereum's ADR? So ADR is the average daily range that it's going to travel on a day-to-day basis. Okay. So ADR is 2,387. So when price moves from one point to the next, okay, it's going to travel 2,387 pips. That means from one point to the next, the cycle to the upside. So look, you can see ADR low is 2,759 and ADR high is 3,151. From where price is at right now, okay, based on the open, sorry. So based on the open right there, that blue line, right? Go across. Price is either going to go up 2,378 pips to the upside or 2,378 pips to the downside. All right. Now, Ethereum can either go to the upside or to the downside in one day of that equivalent, or in a week, it's going to do the ADR times 3. So will it travel 3 times that amount, which equates to 7,162 pips? So in your question, if you want to know if it goes to 10K, well, the chart won't allow me to go above 10K. It will only allow me to go to 4,700. Oh, there you go. 5K. 5K at the tops right there. Is it plausible for Ethereum to get there by July? Well, where are we at right now? It's May. So in 2 months' time. So let's see. From this point all the way up to that point there. Let's get 4,983. So from this point here all the way up there is, wow, 20,018 pips. 20,018 pips. All right. Oh, fuck me. I don't believe it, man. I don't believe it. I really don't believe what's just happened, man. I can't believe I've just gone through all of that shit. I don't believe it. Nah, man. Oh, my God. I am pissed. Oh, my God. I've sat here for 5 minutes chatting shit. I don't believe it. Jesus Christ. You see, I don't do it on purpose, man. Fuck's sake. I don't believe it. Oh, man. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. I honestly can't. Mike, why didn't you call me, man? My God, that is unbelievable. Yeah, you guys can laugh, man. You guys can. Fucking, that is embarrassing. Well, you know what? It wouldn't be a stream if there was no boomer moment. That would probably have to be the best movement, the best boomer moment for me. The best, because I went into detail, man. I went into detail on a chart you guys weren't even looking at. Brilliant. And this is pre-recorded too. Jesus, man, I don't believe what's going on. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I was going in. Yeah, man. I was going in on that, man. Jesus. Oh, man. I need, Mike, I need something on Streamlabs that has a timer on it that says, Tino, switch your screen up, bro. You're chatting shit on the wrong screen. I need something that tells me that shit, man, because this is getting bad, okay? This is getting bad. I can't be operating like this, bro. I need assistance because I went into detail there, bro. Michael, who asked the question, was probably thinking, what the fuck's this guy talking about, man? Nothing's happening on the stream. I've got another monitor, but man, it's not working. You know what? You know what? I'm just trying to learn something as well. It's making me feel bad about it, man. Shit. Oh, bruv. Well, you know what, guys? I'm glad I humor you all, but that was me being sincere, man. I was trying to demonstrate something and I wasn't even paying attention, man. Ah, man. Well, guys, thank you for that. All right. Okay, then. Well, let's start again. Can Ethereum get to 10K? All right. We understand Ethereum's principle of the ADR. I've just explained that, okay? But Can Ethereum get to 10K? Well, let's use 5. All right. So from this point all the way up to there is 20,018 roughly pips. I've even got the measurement wrong, but it's 20,018 pips. So effectively, that means in 1 week, Ethereum can travel 7,162 pips because that's 3 times the ADR. So principally, we understand that it's going to potentially take, if Ethereum continues the way it's moving, it will take Ethereum 3 weeks to get to 5K. So by July, on that principle, it could take 2 months for it to get up to 10K. Only if it continues this move to the upside. Because this move to the upside could include retraces as well. But what it needs to do, it needs to achieve its ADR times 3 to get close towards it. All right? The closer it achieves its ADR times 3 per week, all right, the better the chance it has at hitting 5K. All right? But look, on the daily, I don't really look at the daily, but look, the daily's come back to the 50 EMA and it has touched it. Look. It touched the 50 right there, pinned it and came back. All right. And you can see a small W formation right there, which was effectively last week's on Sunday, pretty much. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 weeks. 18 days ago, 2 weeks ago, it formed this W formation above the 50 EMA. All right. We like to see it below, as you can see down here, but it's done it above and it's moved away. All right. Okay. Right. Has that answered all of your questions, guys? Because right now I'm going to go and chill out because that has just blown me apart. That has. I can't believe it. I cannot believe what's just happened. All right. You know, that is unbelievable. Please help. What platform do you use for crypto vector candles like MT4? That's what I use, Jace. Jace Hastings, I use the MT4 platform to determine the vector candles. The problem that we've got with TradingView is you guys may use a different broker. Some guys might use Coinbase, Kraken, Bybit, Binance, so the vector candles are going to be different across the board, but MT4 should be the first port of call, guys. Ideally, you want to use the MT4 to determine the cycles and the vector candles, and then take your trade across to TradingView just to see if you can marry them up together. All right. I find that Ethereum USDT perpetual on the futures shows exactly the same price action on MT4, except the vector candles aren't the same. All right. So, I use MT4 to effectively confirm vector candles that I wouldn't see on Ethereum USDT perpetual on TradingView. People are blaming Dutch. You can't find crypto on MT4 though. Okay then. So if you've got a real account on MT4, all right, because I don't know if they allow you on demo, but what you need to do is you go to view, go to market watch. When you've pressed market watch, right click and show all. Once you've selected that, it should reveal the cryptocurrencies right there. If you've got a real account, it will show it for you. Okay. And it should show it on demo, but ideally you want a real account. The reason being is because on demo, they don't manipulate the spreads and they don't give you the true price. All right. They even have the demo set so that anytime you place a trade, you're likely to get profit. All right. Because remember, they want you to deposit money. Try and deposit the most minimal amount of money into the account and just leave it there. Don't even trade it. When I did it, I deposited $10 and I left it in there. All right. I do that across all brokers and all exchanges because I need to know what it's like trading on their platform in real time. Don't make the mistake of using it in demo because they don't manipulate the spreads and they don't give you the true price feed either. I should be fired by every episode. Doctor, yeah. Michael, my name's Tino, man. Or you can call me Boomer. I'm not a boomer, man. It's just the behavior. Boomer is a state of mind. But my behavior is so boomer-like, man. Who talks about a fucking screen that's not there? Who does that shit? Anyways, guys, listen. Mad love to all of you. Thank you so much tonight. Bobby M, well done, brother. Okay, Golden Hue, I'm going to be ordering your shoes and yours, Bobby M. And I'm going to be doing the Instagram winner tonight as well. All right, so keep an eye out for the Instagram competition. Links in the description, guys, if you want to jump over to Instagram. All right, but mad respect to all of you. You've had your entertainment for this evening, guys. Tomorrow night, I do believe that we're going to be getting on a gaming session, some Call of Duty, so I can lose my shit and start going crazy on there. I believe there's a one-on-one with me and Mike. We need to have that one-on-one, bro. That needs to be arranged tomorrow night. All right? All right, guys, listen. Mad respect to all of you. Congratulations to Bobby M. Thank you so much. All right, Michael Tuttle, work with us, bro. Come into the Discord. Anyone that's new to the channel, you know, be sure to subscribe. All right, but, you know, ask around in the community, guys. The Discord has got helpful people in there. We might see a few bots here and there and some crazy-ass people, but you know what? It wouldn't be a Discord if it didn't have that sort of culture in there. You know, but it's a nice place to be in. All right. Mad respect to all of you. Trade well. Okay. And I'm glad you had a little bit of a laugh tonight. All right. Cool. Enough respect to all of you guys. Take care.